All right, it's me and Germ. Here's my take on it. You seen the thumbnail, seen the title. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not even gonna go through the whole movie. I'm gonna go through all the parts that I enjoyed, that that will live in my mind till the next sequel. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a sequel if you've seen the end credits. But anyways, let's just start from start to finish. Some of the things I'm gonna start about the scenes that I love. Off the rip, start out with action. You know, you got the American Chavez, you got Doctor Strange with a little, a different hairstyle doing his thing, getting chased by this monster. Cool part. Love the action. Actually seen some blood in Marvel. Finally, you guys are, stepping up a little bit. I like that. What happened right after that? All right, so after them being chased by the monster and American Chavez almost getting kidnapped by the monster, she activates her power. So, obviously, if you don't know American Chavez's power, she could teleport through the multiverse. Not like Nightcrawler that could teleport, to over here from New York to probably Jersey, the bridge, or anything like that. No, she could teleport from Earth 616 to Earth 201. That type of deal. That's her power. For those who don't know. And she gets scared and she teleports into our Marvel. I guess we are watching the Marvel 616 multiverse. So she teleports into that Doctor Strange's universe. And that Doctor Strange, I have to say, this dude, I'm not even gonna go off record, but so this Doctor Strange, he's not back with his lady, his wife, who is played by, I think I have my computer right here, so I can not say anything crazy. But I'm going to give you the premise of the story. He's going to the wedding of his ex-girlfriend or his ex-fiance, and she's married to another guy. First of all, I don't know, why would you put yourself through that type of, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. But hey, to each his own. It wouldn't be me. All right, if I got invited to my ex-girlfriend's wedding, gosh, y'all knew me. But anyways, he's at a wedding. Let me look up the name before I forget. Christine Palmer, Dr. Christine Palmer. Yes, thank you. Sorry about that. Anyways, at her wedding, and again, action pops off the jump. There's a giant monster that you can't see yet. Dr. Strange goes to investigate. Makes the monster, looks like the Seamogorath, I think that's his name, but it looks like it, or the species of it. Anyways, saves American Chavez, destroys it, finds out they have some ruins. The creature has some ruins on him. And then he's like, "Oh, this looks like witchcraft. I know someone that knows witchcraft." Boom. Who do you think? Wanda. The Scarlet Witch. And for those who did not watch WandaVision, you don't have to watch WandaVision to get the premise of this particular story of Marvel, but I highly recommend you watch WandaVision because I thought it was good. It's very slow starting, but it will get to the point, and it will add a little extra seasoning onto this film, in my opinion. Anyways, Doctor Strange, he visits Wanda. Come to find out, she is the one that is looking for American Chavez. And this is the one scene that I thought was awesome, because when Doctor Strange walks, it's in the commercials too, so it's not really a spoiler. She's in the field with sheep. She just looks peaceful. Nah. After, Doctor Strange pretty much is like, okay, what's going on? She changes everything up. Like, all right, yeah, this is how it is. I'm looking for my sons. You have until this time to pass American Chavez to me, or you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to go down. The Scarlet Witch is a beast, for those who don't know. Yes, 100% monster, Black Air Force energy all day. So Doctor Strange goes back to not the Single Sectorum. Guess where? I forgot where all the sorcerers. Forgot the location. Forgot where. But anyways, one of my favorite parts. He tells them, "Hey, we need to get ready, arm up." And Wong is like, what's happening? This is the Scarlet Witch. They're like, yo, this is probably one of the most powerful magical beings out there. She rolls up on them, dirty. And I forgot to mention the director Sam Raimi. For those who don't know, I didn't even know until I found out later on that he directed the Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire 2002 Spider-Man, and he's direct Hercules, Eve the Evil Dead, hence the cameo of what's his name? What's his name? I'm looking up right now. Bruce Campbell. I can't believe I forgot his name. Bruce Campbell. Yeah, Bruce Campbell's in it. So, but anyways, for those, look up Sam Raimi. He brought a different element in this type of in the DC. I mean, not the DC, the Marvel universe, because there was a part in the movie it was a little creepy, especially when Wanda was. I'm jumping around now. When Wanda jumped into her alter universe's body, and then she just is going pretty much witch mode. I'm like, yo, this is a little creepy. All right, okay, Marvel. Because I enjoy the funny moments. Cool, we all love it, but man, that type of element it just brought something different. So where did I left off? Yeah, so Wanda pretty much wrecks the entire. I forgot the name of where he's at, wherever they train magical beings. Wrecks them, and then what was the part that stood out for me around that time? It was a fact, even though they didn't say it, but Wanda has that chaos magic that I wish Disney or Marvel would really put more emphasis on that, because they're bringing a lot more now, especially after seeing this. Because with American Chavez jumping around throughout the multiverse, actually the bat scene, obviously it was in the commercial. Again, I'm jumping around from scene to scene, just talking about all the parts that were amazing to me. When her and Doctor Strange, they ended up just jumping through multiverse, changing forms and all this type of third. Especially, it was crazy when they turned to like some liquid pants, not liquid, the liquid paint type form. I thought that was crazy. Anyways, they landed on the Earth where red means go and green means stop. I think that was another cameo to like an older Sam Raimi movie. Forgot what it was, but anyways, move on. So let's try to come up with a plan, try to figure out what can they do. All right, so Doctor Strange's like, you know what? Let's go to another universe where the Darkhold is still around. So they actually try, but then he gets caught up. He gets caught up by forgot which universe it was. But anyways, Illuminati catches him. This is like the biggest, largest moment everybody was waiting for. And everybody, I know I was. Because we see in the commercials, we see like the Ultron robots walking them and everything. I'm like, yo, nah, please, don't do us wrong. Because we know, for the comic book fans, we know this is the Illuminati. So first of all, he walks up, you see, who was the first person? You see Black Bolt for the Inhumans. I think it's the same actor who's doing Black Bolt that was in the series. Very positive. Then you have, what's her name playing Captain Marvel? What was her name? Oh, sorry. You had Lashana Lynch. So she's playing as Captain Marvel. Because she is, I forgot her name's mom. Maria Rambeau. Yeah, so in this universe, Maria Rambeau is Captain Marvel. And then you have Haley Atwell playing Captain Carter, which is, we seen in the What If series. So she's playing as Captain Carter. And then you have the one that everybody wanted to wait for. Where we at? We have Reed Richards, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. Man, you know the guy from The Office. Anyways, in the big reveal, you hear da-na-na-na-na, or Patrick Stewart, my guy, Professor Charles Xavier, is now the MCU. The X-Men are now in the MCU. I don't care what anybody says. Now it's confirmed. Obviously, you already can tell Patrick Stewart looks a little old, very old, not a little old, and yeah, I believe they're gonna bring in the younger one because we already have everything set up. I'm just wondering what's gonna happen with everybody else. Like with Wolverine's come back, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. Who's gonna play the Storm? Are we gonna have Halle Berry back? We're gonna have the younger actress that's playing Storm back. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna have Jean Grey? Are we gonna have the Phoenix Force in here? And one thing about this movie, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Maddness, I'm trying to figure out who's the villain. Who's the big bad in this phase? Because I know we have, we've seen the episodes with Loki. Obviously, I got Kang the Conqueror in that, but over here, I'm trying to figure out who is it. Then we have the Eternals. We don't know if the Celestials are coming through to wreak havoc. Who's the big bad? Now we have, I know Love and Thunder is coming out in July, so we have a lot of things. I don't know. MCU has me all over the place. You got Moon Knight that just ended. Doing a review on that as well. Anyways, let me go back to Doctor Strange Multiverse Man. Let's just finish all my highlights. Anyways, that was a highlight. Seeing Patrick Stewart, Professor Charles Xavier. Love the fight scene when Wanda came in to straight up murked everybody. I mean, that's what I wanted to see. She saw. They were like, "Oh, you should have came. This dude, he could kill you with the sound of his voice. All he has to do is open his mouth." She said, "What mouth?" Gone. Boom. Done. I said, "Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Dark. Yes. Give it to me. That's what I wanted to see." Then just pretty much embarrasses Mr. Fantastic. Just turns into spaghetti. And then, Captain Carter, she got some, try to get some licks in, but then, you already seen Shield cut her in half. Again, this is all spoilers. And obviously, Captain Marvel's going to give her a little bit of a fight. Captain Marvel, is energy based. She's an energy based character. You have to think, I think they even mentioned this in some of the comic book. Magic is just manipulation of energy. So if Captain Marvel is like almost a manifestation of energy, what her powers are, her and Wanda are going to have a good fight. But again, obviously, Wanda came out up top, and it leads us to them going to get. I forgot to say. So they're trying to get this book that could rival the Darkhold. Pretty much, this book could grant them any spell that could defeat their enemy. Eventually, Doctor Strange and America Chavez ends up, reaching the book. And before I forgot to mention. So in the beginning, when I said she was with a previous Doctor Strange, and he thought the only way to save the multiverse was to kill America Chavez. But this Doctor Strange, was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do a different choice." Oh, I skipped the whole part. So what happened? Forgot how. Oh, so Doctor Strange got hold of the Darkhold from another Doctor Strange that had it in another universe. So he beat him, got the Darkhold, and he used it to do dream walking. Dream walking is where you could enter your consciousness into another version of yourself in the multiverse. So their concept is if you dream at all, it's just really you're connected with your alternate self in other universes. So that's how everything started. That's why Wanda wanted Darkhold, so she could ultimately possess her other self to be with her kids, her two sons. Again, watch WandaVision. Now, I thought that was like a cool concept. I thought that was a cool concept that they brought that into it. Because so many ideas that could they could bring into this new phase in Marvel. But but I digress. Yeah, so he beats his former self, gets a hold of Darkhold. Then he possesses the dead body of the first Doctor Strange that America Chavez was with to save America Chavez, because now Wanda has America Chavez. She's about to do the whole, do the whole ritual thing, try to get her multiverse power. And then he's stopped by, I don't know what type of demons they were, but they pretty much said like, you broke the laws. You're not supposed to possess a dead body. So that hence where Zombie Strange comes in. I don't know if you guys seen the commercial. So Wanda Zombie Strange has a whole battle going on. So let me not prolong. Then Mr. Fantastic was like, "Hey, I understand. I have 2 kids of my own." I'm thinking like, "Oh, so they're bringing Franklin Richards and his sister." Marvel, I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. Yeah, you got me excited. You guys got me excited, trying to figure out what's gonna happen. Again, I know this is all over the place. I just want to talk about the highlights. It's a spoiler review. Oh yeah, at the end there's 2 end credits. He's walking. He has like a, Oh, before I get to end credits, they beat Wanda by America Chavez showing her like, okay, you want to see your kids? Here's your kids. America Chavez is like, all right, here, essentially showing her like, looking her through her kid's eyes, like, hey, oh, I'm the monster. And because how you gonna come in, pretty much blast the original mom Wanda away, and then you coming in here looking like it's Halloween 2021. Nah, yeah, of course, there's gonna be some self-reflection, self-awareness, and then you have to think like, okay, that was great, a great to the gut. It wasn't anything physical to beat Wanda. It was something emotional, mental. Because you feel for her, because she reminded me of those villains that you see in like anime now. Like the villains are more complex. They're not as bland and cut dry. Oh, I just want to destroy the world because I'm evil. No, there's something behind that. She was really looking for her kids. Even though they didn't exist in her world, she created them magically. I don't. Well, I guess moms create. Anyways, as you guys know what I'm talking about. But It wasn't done the natural way. She manifested them with her powers. So it was a fantastic way of displaying how you can still defeat your enemy without physical means. I thought that was well played. So, anyways, yeah, she realized what she's done. She is a monster. Blah blah blah. She kills herself. She does like the whole buildings fall on top of me type thing. Same way as Dr. Octopus did in Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi. So I see the style. I enjoyed it. And yeah, now America Chavez, she's part of the school. She's learning how to do magic. Now to the end credit scene, Doctor Strange gets like a third eye. There's a second end the credit screen, post credit scene. I think her name's Clea, comes in, rips up a portal like, yo, their incursions are starting. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, are we talking about the incursions arc now? I don't know. So that's pretty much it. I know I was all over the place, y'all. Just want to get this video out here. So, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Maddness, spoiler review. Thank you very much. I'll catch y'all later.